back to my channel. Let us begin today's session. Today we are going to discuss on the topic Basics of Ultrasonography. Definition of USG. USG is the abbreviation of ultrasonography and it is an application of medical with ultrasound based imaging diagnostics technique used to visualize internal organs, their size, structure and their pathological lesions. Pathological lesion means a disease condition. Ultrasonography is widely utilized in medicine, primarily in gastroenterology, cardiology, gynecology and obstetrics, urology and endocrinology. It is possible to perform diagnosis or therapeutic procedures with the guidance of ultrasonography. For instance, biopsy or drainage of fluid collection. So USG is widely used or wide application in medicine and it is also its purpose also to visualize the internal organ, its size and structure and its pathological conditions. It is used in various departments. It can be also performed as a diagnosis as well as therapeutic procedures. Diagnosis means finding out a disease, whether the patient is having any disease, or therapeutic procedures as a part of the treatment with the guidance of ultrasonography means for biopsies and for drainage of some fluid collections. Ultrasound in ultrasonography. In physics, the term ultrasound applies to all acoustic energy, longitudinal mechanical wave with a frequency above the audible range of human hearing. So, in ultrasound, from the word itself, it is clear that we are using sound waves. Sound waves are passing through the human body and the sound wave frequency we are used in ultrasonography is above the audible range of the human ear. So how much is the audible range of sound? It is 20 Hz to 20 kilohertz. Hertz is the unit of frequency and the ultrasound is a frequency greater than, means the sound waves used in ultrasound is a frequency greater than 20 kilohertz. Let us see the working principle of ultrasonography or what is happening in ultrasound unit. The scanners used for sonography generate electrical impulses that are converted into ultra-high frequency sound waves by a transducer. We are having a transducer. Inside this transducer, when we are giving the electrical impulses, they are converting into ultra-high frequency sound waves. The transducer is a device that can convert one form of energy into another. That means electrical energy into sonic energy. The most important component seen in the transducer is a thin piezoelectric crystal or material made up of a great number of dipoles arranged in a geometric pattern. So the most important component of a transducer is a piezoelectric crystal. And the peculiarity of this dipole is that it is having a positive charge on one end and a negative charge on the other. Currently, the most widely used piezoelectric material is lead zirconate titanate. So, which is the piezoelectric material? Lead zirconate titanium, and the main purpose or the main use or done in the transducer is or main application happening in the transducer is it is converting the electrical impulses into sound wave. The electrical impulse generated by the scanner causes the dipoles in the crystal to realign themselves with the electric field and thus suddenly change the crystal's thickness. This abrupt change brings a series of vibrations that produce the sound waves that are transmitted into the tissue being examined. So, by means of vibration in the piezoelectric crystal, the sound waves are generated and these sound waves are transmitted into the tissue being examined. The transducer emitting ultrasound is held against the body part being examined. This transducer will be placed on the patient's body surface, and through this transducer, the sound waves are transmitting deep into the human tissue. The transducer emitting sound wave is held against the body part being examined. The ultrasonic beam passes through or interacts with tissue of different acoustic impedance. Sonic waves that reflect echo towards the transducer cause a change in the thickness of the piezoelectric crystal, which in turn produces an electrical signal that is amplified, processed and ultimately displayed as an image on the monitor. So first, when an electric impulse is given to the transducer, these piezoelectric crystals will undergo vibrations and produce sound waves, and these sound waves is passing through the body tissue. Afterwards, this reflected echo from the body tissue is coming back to this piezoelectric crystal. There is a change happening in the thickness of the piezoelectric crystal. In turn, produces an electric signal. The before process is coming vice versa. Okay, so the sonic pulse is converted into electrical signal, which is amplified and processed and displayed as an image on the monitor. So typically a transducer serves as both a transmitter as well as a receiver. Current technique permit echoes to be processed at a sufficient rapid rate to allow perception of motion, that is referred to as the real-time imaging. That's why this ultrasonic or this ultrasound imaging is otherwise known as a real-time imaging. These are some of the transducers we are used in the ultrasound imaging, and we will be discussing more about this transducer in our next session. Thank you so much for your patient listening. Hope you all understood the session. We will be discussing more about the interactions and about the modes and all those things we will be discussing in the next session. So once again, thank you so much.